What does it mean to be inclusive? Well, before taking the Inclusive Business Leadership course, I thought inclusion was just not excluding a certain group of people or ideas. And I thought diversity was just bringing a large multitude of different people and ideas into one place. But after taking this course, I realized the true meaning of what it means to be inclusive and diverse. Taking this class does not feel like taking a class, but more like a family with a shared purpose and idea of making the University of Nebraska a more diverse place.
During the course of IBL, I learned that we all share different perspectives. I think we all come from different backgrounds, different upbringings, and that leads to everybody having their own individual perspective on different topics. And in IBL, we go over many different topics, many different ideas, and it leads to just me understanding how people view the world differently, which in turn makes me view the world differently as well.
I think I learned to be more open-minded about other people's experiences and also just to be on the lookout for people who maybe aren't represented as much or minority groups.
During the course of IBL, I learned how to be way more inclusive and diverse than ever before. I believe this course really opened up my eyes to realizing that there are so many different people from so many different cultural backgrounds, and I grew a much fonder understanding of what it really means to be diverse and inclusive.
The things I learned through IBL have helped me realize that being inclusive is an intentional process and it's active. So it's not enough to just be a neutral, I'm not excluding people. Making intentional choices like introducing yourself to your classmates are really important when you involve inclusion.
It's definitely made me more open-minded, and it's definitely made me want to seek out and be more educated for myself.
For me, currently, I'm on the University of Nebraska track and field team, and we have athletes from all over the country. And so I really make a conscious effort to take time and learn about where they came from, what they value, and how life is different than out there than here it is in America.
In the beginning of the school year, we learn about biases and different opinions, and I still think about that, and I still just go back to that first day 9 months later.
So the things I learned through IBL, I use when I lead organizations like Pride in Business, I use when I attend events, and I use when I relate to others. So when I'm sharing my experience, I've done that a lot in IBL, and that helps me do it effectively to other people and listen. So listening has been a big factor in that too.
When I see somebody that's struggling or needs a little extra help, I know more ways that I can cater to their needs, and I can see people that need more help that might not be as obvious.
Prior to coming to college, I was very introverted, I would say, but this class has made me more extroverted and definitely made me want to meet people instead of me just trying to meet people. It's given me more of a push, I would say.
I think my favorite memory was the group project we did. We just did a scavenger hunt, and everybody was really into it, and it was super fun.
I think my favorite memories are just anytime I got to work in a group or do projects together.
It's not a specific memory, but it's just that when you're going to college or university, you're sometimes in such a big lecture hall that you don't really get to connect with other people. So I think this class or course really emphasized connections because it's such a small course.
My favorite memory from IBL is the case competition we did, the ethics case competition. Our group tried so hard, and it was such a good learning experience for everybody. It was really fun just bonding with them, learning about one another on a more intimate level. It was a great experience.
We are the Inclusive Business Leaders, making business a more inclusive place for all.